Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PWG Pro Wrestling Gorilla Episode 15 All-Star Weekday 11. It is me, Mike Ebro, here with the man with the plan, Mr. Cohen Burlett. Cohen?
What up?
Now, guys, we're featuring Matt and Nick at the start of the show. 71C plus Cohen to get the show off to a strong start. The Young Bucks are in the center of the ring at PWG All-Star Weekday 11 and have microphones as well as the PWG World Tag Team Championships that they won from the big guys Brian Pillman Jr. and Desmond Xavier last event. Matt and Nick played to the crowd, whereas Matt begins to talk to the PWG audience about how the big guys, Xavier and Pillman, were supposed to challenge them for their PWG World Tag Team Championships tonight in their rematch. However, the super kicks that took off their heads have Desmond give them a concussion, and tonight that match won't be happening. But they want to fight, says the Bucks, so if you want some of the Bucks, come and get it. The Young Bucks issuing an open challenge, non-title of course, 71C plus. About that at Superb Wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, the Young Bucks defeated Dalton Castle's boys in 12-22 when Matt Jackson defeated Brandon Tate by pinfall with a moonsault. Absolutely I wasn't expecting this. 79B. Brandon and Brent with above average and average 51 and 53, but the Young Bucks going 91 and 98 are absolutely raising our show. The Rumble skills for Brandon Tate. What do you think about that opening match?
Well, I kind of saw the booking, so I know everything.
Okay, you know what, Colin, we're going to stop. 79B. In the next match, Juice Robinson defeated Trent in 1308. Trent is leaving the company again. We're just going to let him go this time. He wants a lot of money, and I'm not willing to pay it. 60C, 58 for Juice, 56 for Trent. This match got the crowd hotter. No skill improvements. All right, and the next match is Sanjay Dutt losing to the debuting Silas Young in 13-12 by pinfall with a standing shooting star press. Silas Young with a 58, Sanjay Dutt with a 44. Arrogant Hill gimmick got a very good and above average for the spot monkey Sanjay Dutt. No skill improvements now. Cohen, Sanjay Dutt, the former X Division champion, right here, the guy on the left. He had a one show off. Silas Young, though, the last real man in professional wrestling, we're thinking about using him going forward. I think he's very PWG, and I think he can fit in just nicely. His picture screams heel, though, doesn't it?
Yes.
59C. All right, and in the next match, and another surprise for you guys tonight, he was just let go by WWE on a one-show appearance. Matt Riddle defeats Shelton Benjamin in 13-10 by pinfall. 75B-. This is another guy whose style fits into PWG, and I thought that would probably take PWG up on a one-night show. So we went with Shelton Benjamin, who put up a 70. Matt Riddle with a 69. His franchise player gimmick got an above average, and Matt Riddle, whose contract had expired and we brought back, had another debut to a below average. That is unfortunate. It was that great. Matt Riddle is improving his performance, goes to Cohen. It's 75B-. Had a very, very solid match between Riddle and Benjamin. Riddle definitely learning from Shelton Benjamin.
Yep.
Next up, Michael Cole's in the center of the ring, Cohen at intermission, and reminds us, Cole, that tonight coming up is Brian Cage taking on Chris Hero, as well as Brian Pillman Jr., one half of the former NXT PWG World Tag Team Champions with the injured Desmond Xavier, taking on Matt Sydal, taking on Sammy Guevara, not to mention the main event, Cohen, which will feature Candice LeRae putting the PWG World Heavyweight Championship on the line against Jimmy F and Havoc in a guerrilla warfare match. The first here that we've done in the PWG save. Obviously, the first show of 2019, Jimmy Havoc came up after Candice LeRae won, beat her up. And then last show, Candice LeRae came out to help Chris Hero. And the only way that Jimmy Havoc was going to take the chair off of Chris Hero's neck was if she gave him a title shot. Cohen, she said yes and agreed to the guerrilla warfare match, but he hit him in the neck with a throat with it anyways. So 77B here. We're getting ready to our double main event. Should be a big night for the rest of the way. Next up, Cohen, Chris Hero defeats Brian Cage in 14:07 by pinfall with a hangman's elbow. Brian Cage just returning, debuting his above average gimmick. He was really off his game. Chris Hero is better, getting better at his gimmick. 49 for Hero, 57 for Chris Hero, 47 for Cage. No scale improvements, 60C plus. I thought this was going to be a better match.
Yeah, I thought it would be like two people pretty over. It should be at least a B.
At least a B. 60C here, guys. Let's see where we're going. Next up, and about that had great wrestling and a decent reaction. Sammy Guevara upsets Brian Pillman Jr. and Matt Sydal when Sammy Guevara defeats Matt Sydal by pinfall with a quick roll-up. Great. Brian Pillman Jr. sustains a fractured cheekbone. Wonderful. 72 for Brian Pillman Jr. Sydal with a 67. Guevara with a 60. And that really puts a damper on my hype train for Brian Pillman Jr. A big injury tonight. 65C, Cohen. That's huge. We'll definitely check after the show how long he's out.
Yeah.
But we're going to get to the main event, which was Candice LeRae and Jimmy Havoc in a guerrilla warfare, anything goes, violent type of match. Cohen, let's see what happens. We're hoping for at least a 75 in this match.
Yeah, at least.
64. In a good match, Candice LeRae defeats Jimmy Havoc in a guerrilla warfare match in 1747 by pinfall with a heartbreaker. Candice LeRae makes defense number 1 of her PWG World Heavyweight title, and Jimmy Havoc is no longer for PWG. He takes the loss here on his back, and a 64C. Not the best show. Candice LeRae put on a good main event last week, but unfortunately the match didn't really lead up to expectations. The crowd isn't the type of crowd that likes hardcore type matches, but we went with the guerrilla warfare match here because it's the type of match that called for this type of match given the angles that have been happening. Hopefully it's at least a 70 here. All right, sorry Candice. 68C plus, still a very good show. First show in a while below a 70, but we'll still take it. 68C plus is still very good. All right, now let's make our speeches real quick.
Young Bucks probably.
It's always the Young Bucks, Cohen. We're not doing the Young Bucks this time. Cohen loves the Young Bucks. We're gonna go Juice. We're gonna go Matt Riddle and Silas.
That's Matt Jackson.
I know. All right, let's go ahead and check right here.
That is not as long as mine.
Ooh, who's this guy? Look at this guy. Eerie Dangerous graduates. Announced the signing of Eerie Dangerous last night. Who is this guy?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but I definitely went on him. Let's see. It's going. Second. That's unfortunate. We had been finishing first. I don't know why we're not finishing. Let's go and check the company wars, entire world. No, how do I do this? We're gonna go to where's the regional battle at?
Pretty sure it's in here.
Where's the battle?
It says region, but it doesn't say battle.
Okay, so what we did last month is we put ourselves, I forgot to mention, in an alliance with Smash Wrestling. And apparently we made $121,000 because they're making I probably shouldn't have done that. I did a consortium. I didn't think we'd make that much. I was thinking maybe an extra $10,000.
Nope.
That is a lot of money, which means, do we roll the dice? Do we try to do it one more month, get a lot more money, and then we can pretty much bring in whoever we want and book whatever we want?
Yeah, also...
So it's going to be a decision. Hold on. First, let's check the titles.
Yeah.
Trios titles, we're going to be doing that soon. Tag team 71, 85. Yep, we definitely lost it. That's all right. No, we went down a little bit. It's all right. Not a big deal. We'll go ahead and save it real quick.
Also, you should get a telephone mentor, because if they make money, you can also bring the good workers up.
Yeah. Oh, also we signed Jeff Hardy to three shows.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Cohen wanted to sign him, so we signed him to 3 shows. Only 3 shows. We're gonna end the video here. I got some keeping and stuff. We're gonna change the name of the show, but this was PWG Pro Wrestling Gorilla episode 15, All-Star Weekday number 11. Thanks for watching, everyone. And Cohen, the dogs are asleep, so have a
glorious
rest of your day.